Hello and welcome to Bleak Tweezer's channel. Sorry, a little bit technical hitch, just starting things. Um, yeah, just at the moment, just waiting for Jordan to chime in and we can get started. So give us a few minutes if you wouldn't mind. Hello.
Hey, Alan, can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yeah. Brilliant. You're right.
Yeah. Sorry. I
That's
thought
okay.
we started at 3, right? Yeah, I
Uh,
was logging in on
right. Okay.
my computer,
All right. Just a
getting
few
my
minutes.
headphones set up.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. It's I think the stream seemed to automatically start for some reason. So
Yeah, I
that
noticed that on the notifications.
yeah, I know it's odd. I didn't ask it to, but it just seemed. It's I think it's the second time this has happened. It just seems to, to start. But anyway, we're yeah. So we are actually live. So um,
Oh,
sorry about
okay.
that.
Well,
Sorry about
hello
that.
everyone.
Oh well, yeah. I haven't set off off my tweet yet, but yes, a little bit of a disorganized start there. Apologies to anybody listening. And yeah, we need to get into a connection. So, let's just organize ourselves here. Right.
We are.
So yeah, brilliant. Okay.
All right, I'm in. Yep.
Brilliant. Wonderful. And to get all the relevant tables and stuff available. And yeah, okay, good. So,
Yep. And I
yes,
believe we left off just before the combat.
yeah. So it's on your player turn, and it was the air combat segment, and you just pulled a location success for your air attack. That's correct.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah. So right, and I think I had um, put out my units on the battle display. Although I was actually going to just vary it slightly, if I may.
Yeah, that's fine.
Switch things around a bit.
Do I have to put anything onto the battle display, or is it
Well, the
just?
battle display we're not necessarily supposed to use the battle display, but it's convenient as a thing. So yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
need to put your JU88 on there, but it's just a space to show things. I think um, in this, but we're not actually using the battle display as a battle display. It's just somewhere to put stuff.
Okay, so
Um,
it doesn't quite matter where I
no,
put them as
yeah,
far
no,
as
it's just
torpedo attack
uh,
and okay.
that's right. So yeah, so uh, right. So um, right. So they get to yeah. I deploy in a single line. Um, okay. Oh. You ought to place all the surviving attackers. So this is surviving from any air-to-air combat that had happened, which none had happened, of course. Um,
Okay.
next to the counters they will attack, and you can use up to 2 attacking aircraft units, um, maybe assigned to a specific target in each wave. So you've only got two there. So you could assign both of those to one stack of units, stack of defenders, but you don't have
Okay.
to. Um, yeah.
Um
And if
I
you had
think
too
I
many,
might.
you could do a wave instead if you wanted to. So
I think I might stand a better chance at sending them all in to
yeah,
one.
so the relevance of the position may affect anti-aircraft. So if you do two waves, I will be able to do anti-aircraft fire against each wave, a shot against each wave coming in. So if you
Uh-huh.
stack them behind each other, you'll have two shots to your two bombing runs. I'll get two anti-aircraft fires at you. So you might as well put them in the same wave, I think.
Yeah, yeah. But
Okay,
I can target two separate
you could,
ships
and then
with each
that's
single weight. Yeah.
that's right. But of course,
Okay.
they would be independent anti-aircraft roles. So,
Okay.
um, but if you put two of them together to attack one unit, then there would only be one anti-aircraft role.
Okay.
Um,
Then we'll go ahead and, well, let me check. What's the effectiveness of anti-aircraft defense? Okay. 7 or less is nothing. 8 is abort. 9 is damaged. 10 or 11 is, what does that say? H.
it's hit.
Oh, hit, as
Yeah,
in, okay,
yeah,
as in you shoot down a plane. Okay. Yeah, I think I will just do both of them on the stack of, what is that, 10 points of convoys?
yeah. It's two.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
10 points
there's an
convoy.
8 and a 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah. Okay, so I'll get some anti-aircraft defense there. So I roll a dice per ACAC factor. Um, so stack fire as a sum of their values. So um, I've got a 1 and a star, which equals 1. Um, okay, so that's an attack. So that will be anti-aircraft fire against both your units as 1.
Okay.
But I would also, it says, one die for each ACAC factor. Yeah. Okay, so also I have the light cruiser next door, which has a 1 ACAC factor, which he can fire at one of the units as
Okay.
well. So he's a dice as well with a 1 for himself. Okay, so
Okay.
I'll do them one at a time. So the merchant ships with a 1. Looking on the ACAC defense table here. And yeah, so it's 1 dice roll because it's a 1, and I need 8 or more. So let's roll that. 2 is a miss. Now the Trinidad there in the middle, that can attack at 1, it doesn't matter. The top Ju-88 fire a
Okay.
1 as well. So do that. Oh, an 8.
Ah, darn.
Right. So that result.
It says abort.
Yeah, is that right? So it's the same as the air combat resolution. So abort means reduce the combat strength of the target unit by 1 for the remainder of this player phase only. So yeah, one of your 2s is now 1 because of that. So don't flip them
Okay.
over. Don't flip them over because you haven't lost. You haven't lost it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just count it as a 1. But
Oh,
other
okay.
than that,
All right.
you're going through then. Okay, so right. So this is a bomb attack. You roll a dice for each combat strength you've got.
Which is
so
3.
3 on the appropriate line, and on the bombing table. The bombing table, you are a Ju-88.
Mm-hmm.
There's a special thing about Ju-88. So you use the light bomber roll of the naval bombing table unless attacking a port at night. So light bomber.
Light bomber Ju-88. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the same row. Okay.
So that is. It
right.
says battleship, battle cruiser, cruisers, destroyers, torpedo boats, escort.
So you're looking for AXMX, so it's at the end.
AXMX. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So die roll modifiers. So you get 3 dice rolls.
Okay.
They're not dispersed or scattered, not dead in the water under towed, not crippled, not in critical fuel. You're bombing a target in a convoy, gets a +1. Target is a warship, no. Firing unit has an evasion marker, no. Bombing at night, gales, elusive target diversion. That's it. So you get a +1 for it being in a convoy. So you've got 3 dice and you're looking for 8s, I believe.
Okay, and I can just select the 3d10 option at the top there, if that's okay? Or do you want me to roll each separately? Okay.
No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
That works. It might add it up.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Yep. All right, so 3d10. Let's see what we get.
855. So the 5's doing 8 is 1 hit. Yeah. Okay. So I think it uses the same terminology as any of the other combats. So I think a hit is 1 ship, I think. Okay, should be a combat. Oh, there is actually a Bolt 1 marker which you could use on your Ju-88, but it doesn't matter really.
Yeah, as long as we know it's 3 and not 4, it doesn't really seem necessary.
Yeah, so it's just 1 combat strength. So we'll just reduce this one then. Okay. I think that's it. So you got 1 ship with them. And yeah, and that's the air combat.
Right, then they will go back to Bardufas. And I believe that's it for my air combat.
Okay, my ID increases to 2. I think it's bigger than that anyway. Let me just put...
Yeah, it's a 3 currently.
Yeah, so that's fine. Oops. Let's put these guys back on my display. If I'm not mistaken, that's your second merchant ship you've got.
Yes.
In the game
Yep.
so far. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's great. Right, so that's the air combat. Yeah, return all aircraft to original bases. Um, submarine combat. Is there any submarine combat? Can't. You did the guy move?
No, he did not. He
Okay.
was sitting there because I think you actually moved into that hex.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. So yeah, right. So okay. So do you want to do submarine combat?
Yes, of course.
Okay, just checking.
Gotta sink some ships here.
Just checking.
Um,
Okay. Uh, right. So yeah. So you have to do a location draw for the to find the convoy.
okay. And do I use just force
Yeah,
in
just
this,
force.
or okay?
Just force. Yeah. Yeah. You
All
never
right.
use both for locating.
Let's see if
An
I can
attack.
find it. And it is daytime.
It is daytime and reduced visibility, of course.
It is a U with a +3, but that +3 doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. Yeah, okay, you found them. Right, so we go to the submarine combat table. So
All right.
you're an identified wolf pack, so you're on the second column or the second table.
Okay.
And we just see who attacks first. Okay, so it's not night. It is reduced visibility, so +1. The number of subs in the wolf pack -2. So
So there's 4 subs in the wolf pack.
Right, so that's 2. So that's a +2. Your ID is a 3. Your identity level is a 3. So we currently got +3 from the reduced visibility and a number of subs -2. Then we have the ID of -3, so it's a 0.
Mm-hmm.
Then my escorts, I have it's for how many? For each combat strength of escorts, I have 4. So that's a -4. Not Soviet Wolfpack. You're not in enemy air radius, so it's a -4. So it looks like I'm going to get the jump on you. But yeah, D10 -4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because I could see you
That's
coming because you'd been identified. I think.
Yeah.
Looking out in the right direction.
Not great.
That's the thing that.
So this is for the to see how many attacks I get, correct?
Yeah, and in which combination. So how many yours get to attack, and whether I get to do anti-submarine before.
Okay, so it's just 1d10, correct?
Yeah. Yes, just 1d10.
Right. And that's a -4, right?
So a -4, so you've got a 1.
1.
Okay, so my ASW goes first, and one of your subs can attack.
Okay.
That's a 0-1. Okay, so ASW table. I don't think any of them apply because it's not offensive ASW, it's defensive. I'm not attacking you, you're attacking me. And I get 1 die roll per combat strength of escort. So I've got 4 dice. So 4 dice with a 0 modifier. So let's roll that. 3, 2, 7, 5. Held down. Yeah. So yeah, I think your remaining guy gets held down. So I don't think you get to attack.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you needed to be sneaky, and because you're at ID 3, I know where you are roughly from where you're attacking, and my escort's got in the way. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Right. And I don't think it'll change the ID because we're both, got neon lights on. It seems.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah, that's okay. That's done. So surface combat. I don't think there's any surface combat to do, and any combination of forces for you.
Okay, let me see here. Two, 8, and 6. No, we won't do any force combination at this time.
Okay. Right. Okay, and then just use your fuel up if you used any. I suppose you can remember really. Whether you used any fast.
No, I haven't used any like 3 movement points for the
Yeah. Okay.
task
Cool.
force. No, I've just been moving 2.
Right. Okay. So we're on to day 7 p.m. then. That's a new turn. Okay.
Yep.
So weather check. Delightful weather check. A 7. I think that's going to be ultimately quite fairly boring. Yes. Good old reduced visibility. It's very consistent in the Norwegian Sea at the moment. Okay, and
I love how the scenario is named after bad weather.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we're just getting reduced visibility.
Yeah, we're just getting just rather grey, boring stuff. Yeah. Oh well. A random event. We have an 11. 11 for me is 11 for me is local weather. Yeah, it's Iceland. Don't care. Right. So that was random events. Now it's photo reconnaissance, which I can't do because it's night. Naval movement. Okay. So I think we will. We will stand these blocks up. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Okay, here. So I'll move 1, 2, 3. This guy will move 2 to there. 1, 2, 3 to there. One, 2 to there. This guy will move into there, dragging the shadowing aircraft with it. This guy will move to there. And this chap will move to there. Actually, I'll change my mind. Actually, I won't stand these guys up. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. and at the end of move, anything not shadowed drops an ID number. It's the only thing that's there. He's on 0, so he should have stood up anyway. Right. Yeah, I think that's my naval movement done. Everything. It's a PM turn, so everything drops an ID, but still nothing. Doesn't make any difference to me. Okay, that's it. Air movement segment. So I think okay, we've got the shadowing happening here. I think we'll stick with that if we can. Possibly going to fail. And I think that's it, really. Yeah. That's all air movement. Reconnaissance. So air sector Iceland. Well, come and look down there. It's just within range. And Kathleen is shadowing, so he has to check as well. Yeah. So we'll do air sector Iceland first. And
okay.
So that is, so we're on night air. Reduce visibility. Oh, actually, I just thought we need to reshuffle. I'll just reshuffle and do. So yeah, let's do that. Night reduce visibility air is a 1, and you are a.
I am a 1.
You're a 1. Okay, so I did spot you, and your ID's gone +1.
Okay.
So you're on 2. And you're a wolf pack, so I can't shadow you. So he goes back. So Catalina's shadowing your task force. Yeah, so that's air again. Night air. Reduce visibility is a 2. I don't think you're a 2, are you?
Oh, the Catalina?
Yeah, underneath the Catalina. You're a 1, so it's a failure.
I'm a 1.
Okay, so the shadow goes, and he goes back home. Okay. I think I'll check at 0514. Got a wolf pack on 0, I think there.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, it's a night force. No, that failed, and we will. Our convoy will try and find all your blocks in that space. So
okay.
we'll go with the hidden one first. So
okay.
It's forced night reduced visibility. Forced night reduced visibility is a 1, so no. Your westernmost wolf pack is that wolf pack 2. Let me just zoom in here so you can see that easier. Yeah.
I'm gonna take away the
Wolfpack 2.
movement thing there. Yeah, when it marks all of the units as moved, it's
Yes.
kind of hard to read what the
Yeah, that's
what
right.
the unit is.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wolfpack 2. He's on a 0. So Knight Force, we got a U +1. So he's on a 1.
Okay.
And the other one, that's Wolfpack 6. Knight, would you? Absolutely nothing. Okay. And I think that's all I can do on reconnaissance. Yeah. Okay. So that's reconnaissance done. Air combat. There isn't any. Because my Catalina was shadowing. And submarine combat. Not sure I want to do some offensive ASW. No, that'll do. That's fine. No submarine combat. No surface combat. Combined forces. It's your turn.
All right. So we'll do random events. 2d10.
Yep. Indeed. I'll read them out for you.
Oh, and that is a 1.
A 1.
A 1.
Collision.
Yes. Oh, lovely.
If weather is fog, it's not, so don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Good.
So ignore.
Do I have any good random events, or are they are they just all bad?
You had the reinforcement one, didn't you? You had a reinforcement. Yes.
Yeah, I did. I did get that one at the start of the scenario. Yes.
You got a port reconnaissance. You got Luftflotte 5 attack. Port reconnaissance again. The straggler one. Twilight.
Oh yeah, I have gotten that one before. Okay.
BD.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like I just keep rolling, collision or something negative, low fuel or
Yes, indeed. Yes, it's yeah. It's,
okay, so then we move on to naval movement, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the task force at 0913 is going to go to port in Narvik. Do I have to spend a point to move in and then another point to
stand up?
Move in to stand up. Okay.
No, to go face down. Sorry, not stand up. Stand up is leaving port. You're going into port. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going into port.
Okay.
That's one movement point, and then
go face down.
Yep. Okay, and does the number decrease also when they move? The task forces?
Yeah, it will do this turn. Yeah.
But, okay. It just does it at the end. That's correct.
That's
okay.
Right. Yeah, that's right. So if you're 0 now, you can go hidden. So your Wolfpack 6 can go hidden now before you move.
Okay, yes, I will do that.
6:15, yeah.
And then also Wolfpack 1 can.
Wolfpack 1, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. 3, we're going to go 1, 2. Okay, I think that's it for my naval movement.
Okay.
We'll go to air now.
Yeah, IDs go down anyway.
Okay, that's right. Yep. Oh.
Not that far down.
Yeah, not that far down. Does
no visibility.
okay, and yeah, and Wolfpack 2, they stay at 1 because they were detected, correct? Or
No,
did they go down on my
you haven't moved, I don't think.
Yeah,
But
I have not moved.
But on a
No.
PM turn, you do go down though.
Okay, so he's back down to 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get rid of those. Moved.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Wolfpack
5
goes down also because it's PM. Okay.
Okay.
And then what about the task force that I docked with? Do they go back down to 1, or how does that?
Yes, but I don't think it's particularly relevant. If you go to port,
What happened there? Okay.
yeah, you just reduce it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
you also get to
that's
place a
fun.
dummy there as well. As soon as you go face down, you can place a dummy as well.
All right.
Okay, that done. So you're on to air movement, I think.
All right.
So, wait for the Luftwaffe to appear again.
Not at night.
Not
at night. I can't fly at night.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, you've got your air sectors, and your Condor can fly to do reconnaissance.
Yeah, yes, it's reconnaissance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's it. My air movement. So just so I do have to check for the shadow on that convoy, correct?
You do, yes.
Okay. So we'll start with that.
Okay.
We'll check for that shadow.
Okay,
and it is night.
Yeah, night.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm a 3. I'm an ID 3 at the moment. So.
Oh, okay. So night reduced visibility.
Any number would do, or an S.
It's a 3.
That'll do. Just. Okay. That's good. So you maintain.
Yep.
Okay.
And then hex. Is that 0713?
Yes.
Check that. Night reduced visibility. Nothing.
Okay.
So he goes back. The Condor will check in 0812.
Yes.
And it's an S, which is nothing.
No.
Because it's not shadowing.
Yep.
All right. Then we'll try air sector Trondheim in 1009.
Indeed.
It is a U, but there is a submarine silhouette. So if you are a Wolfpack, I do not spot you, correct?
It's not a Wolfpack. It is, in fact,
okay,
a dummy.
So it's a... Oh, okay.
So let's get that out of the way.
One time goes back. And that's it for my aerial reconnaissance.
Okay. Air combat. Not going to be any of that.
And I can't have any of that at night.
So submarines, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course we will be attacking that convoy.
Yes. So all of those cubes didn't, all of those blocks didn't move, so all could attack.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And they all will attack, yes.
Okay. So I think it's a location for each wolf pack. I think location check. Yeah, one card for each wolf pack attempting to attack.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
So we'll start with Wolfpack 8.
Right.
Force, Night, reduced visibility. It is a 3 with a +1.
Yeah, so 3, you got it.
Okay, and then
Okay.
Wolfpack 2
Mm-hmm.
is a U with a +1, so we got that
Yep.
also. And then Wolfpack 6 is a 0 with a +1.
Okay, so they're all in.
All right. So then we roll to determine ASW. Or do you get to see if you can identify me?
So I believe it's done by wolf pack, so I think you get 3 attacks.
Okay.
Wolf pack's attacking. Attack. Just making sure we get this right.
Yeah, not a problem.
Each wolf pack always attacks separately. Yeah. So it's
okay.
fairly stark.
So it's separate attacks for each.
Okay,
All
so
right.
we do a submarine combat for your first lot. So,
okay, we'll do Wolfpack 6 will go first.
Okay, so that's not identified. It is at night. You're a +2. It is reduced visibility, +3. Number of subs -2.
There's only one sub.
Okay,
in
so
Wolfpack
nothing
6.
on that. Your ID is nothing, and I have 4 escorts, so that's +2, +3, -4. It's -1 on your roll in the unidentified table.
Okay.
Which is a lot better for you.
Yes. So the first number before the dash is the number of attacks I get, correct?
No, it's the number of attacks you get before I get anti-submarine warfare.
Okay.
Counter-attack. So that's your free attacks. So
okay.
You want pretty much you can practically guarantee you'll get to fire first on this, but
okay. So 1d10 on
-1.
the Wolfpack identified -1. is an 8.
8. Yeah, so that's 3-0. So yeah, you go attack. Get to attack first. Just checking what the RAS. RAS mean. Not sure what that RAS is, to be honest.
Is there one in the index? Does it mention? Let me check here.
RAS. Oh, refueling at sea. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Ah, okay.
You can't refuel, so you stop. Yeah, it prevents refueling. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you get your shot with your submarine. So it's a torpedo attack. Target's a convoy +1. That's it. So 1d10 +1. You need an 8 or more.
That's fine. 1d10 +1 is an 8.
Yeah, opposed to a 9.
A 9.
So yeah, a success. Yep. Oh, you had to say what your target was actually, but I'm presuming it's convoy ships.
Yes, yeah, it's convoy ships.
Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, sorry, should have.
No, that's fine. Not a problem.
So take a loss on the convoy ships, right? And my ASW back is I only get 2 rolls because you're only 1 sub, and it's a straight roll. Yeah, so 2 dice. 6 and 6 is held down, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, next. And your ID 1 now. I think everything.
Which one is that?
All ID of all forces in submarine combat is moves to ID 1. So that was for Wolfpack 6, I think it was.
Okay, yeah.
Now ID 1.
So I assume I sunk a ship and then you forced me down, or how? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I've taken the loss.
Okay, that's fine. Then we'll go ahead with Wolfpack 2.
Yeah.
So they are. I assume it's the same procedure. So it's
Wolfpack 2 is identified though. It's on ID 0. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're on the identified table. And night reduced visibility +3. Number of subs -2.
There's just 1 sub.
Okay, so nothing there. ID 0 doesn't matter. I've got 4 escorts, so that's so it was 3. It's -1 again. Yeah.
Okay.
Wolfpack identified. Minus D10 -1.
Okay. That's a 5.
5. You got 1 sub. That's -1, so that's a 4. Yeah. So you get to attack first.
Okay.
So
and then
it's a D10 +1, needing an 8.
Okay, and I noticed, so I don't have to roll on the torpedo damage table. Do I not have to? Because I noticed the chart you sent me is a torpedo damage table. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I must have been missing that. Oh yeah, so yeah, roll the one you did before. Actually, you did 2.
Okay.
2. You did a casualty last turn as well, didn't you?
Yes.
You can roll them if you like. Yeah, because there's a 2 sunk here.
Yeah, okay. I noticed that.
Yeah. So roll. Yeah, roll. Was it 3 dice now? I think.
3 dice. Okay.
2. Yeah, you got 1 now. No, 2 dice. You got 1 now, and you got 1 last turn. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
roll 2 dice on that table. Sorry, I forgot Completely ignored
not a
that
problem.
table.
I just
Yep.
noticed it's
Well
torpedo
noticed.
damage. I was like, oh, okay.
Well
And I
noted.
roll on the AXMX table, correct?
AXMX table indeed.
Okay. So 2d10.
Oh,
That's a 9 and an 8.
whoa! Two sunk, two
I
sunk.
think very good.
Only one sunk if dispersed or scat. They're not. So actually, you've got two more of the. You got two more of the merchant ships. Wow. Okay. Cool. Right.
So 4 total.
Four
Okay.
total. That's right. Okay.
All right.
And and your last block.
Yeah, the W2.
Oh, I thought we did.
We already did that.
Yeah,
Sorry, my bad.
I think you did 6
So
and 2.
Wolfpack. It's a Wolfpack 8.
Okay. So
we are unidentified.
Night invisibility is +3. -4 for the escorts is -1, depending on how many subs are in there.
I have 2 subs.
So
in
it
that
doesn't
one.
matter either. So it's just a -1.
Okay. All right.
T10 -1.
1.
1.
That's
only
not great.
1 attacks, but it does go
Okay.
first.
Okay.
All right. So your torpedo attack table, 1 dice +1. Presumably MX again.
Yes.
Yep.
Well. Actually, I think. Can I choose a warship counter to go after?
Yeah. So it's a type. So you could go for light ships, or you've got basically you have to nominate. I don't have to tell you. Do I have to tell you? But I do 3 anyway, so it becomes a moot point probably. Some of the ships are each category, but not number. Okay, is that number type? And do it. Just difference between type and category here. Category. Okay, yeah, you know the categories. So you can pick from cruiser, light ship, cruiser, light ship, or convoy ship.
Okay, I will choose cruiser.
Okay, going for the cruiser. So I think that's still the same roll. Target's in a convoy, but it's not light ship. So yeah, it's dice +1.
Okay. 1d10 + 1 is a 4, which is a miss.
That's a miss.
Okay.
And my ASW back. So it was 2 subs, wasn't it?
Yes, 2 subs.
So I get 4 dice here. 4 dice straight rolls. 4 dice straight rolls. 4 dice straight rolls. 4, 5, 7, 8. So a success. Okay, its success is roll a dice and apply DRMs. 4 or less is damaged, 5 or more is sunk. So,
Uh-oh.
5 or more we're looking for here. 2. No, it's damaged. So damaged.
Okay.
One of your submarines is damaged. That means okay, you just remove 1 combat strength of submarine. Combat strength, but you don't count it for victories. It's just not available anymore. Okay.
Okay.
So you reduce the number of submarines by 1, but it's
limping
not,
back
not
to
dead.
port.
Yeah.
To undergo repairs. Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
We're not too far.
Yeah.
from port.
So,
We're okay.
yeah, you're pretty close actually. All right. So that's submarine combat. Yeah, all of your so all those 3 blocks are ID 1. So a couple are still hidden, and your Wolfpack 2
Oh,
is
so
at 0.
all
Yeah. So when all forces involved in a submarine combat go to ID 1.
okay.
So I would as well, but I'm at ID 3, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they're all ID 1.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got a few smouldering wrecks which are slowly disappearing beneath the waves as evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think that was a very successful turn.
that's very good.
Or,
Yeah.
yes. All right.
I mean, it's the fact that I've got a convoy 2 hexes away from your ports and airfields. This is the dangerous bit. It's the gauntlet. This bit, isn't it?
Yes.
So still got one hidden. Still got one Wolfpack hidden there. 6, I think. Wolfpack 6. Still
Wolfpack's. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Still,
He is still hidden. Sorry about that.
That's great. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so no surface combat. Combined forces, if you want to, and
No.
fuel.
Actually, no. We'll leave it at that. Fuel. Do not have to worry about it because once he's in port, I can just get rid of that fuel marker. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Indeed.
All right.
Okay. And right, so it's day 8 a.m. turn. Let's do some weather.
The Luftwaffe's turn.
8. Yeah. An 8 is still boring. Produce visibility. I wonder if we can go the entire game with the same weather.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Random events is a 3. Sounds vaguely interesting. 3. Gale damage. If the weather be gales. Oh, it's not. Okay, get that. So, photo reconnaissance. So, let's send our mosquitoes over to Trondheim and pull a card. I will do the shuffle again. It's a new turn.
Oh yes, I've got to shuffle mine also.
So this is day air. Photo is nothing.
Good.
So it doesn't tell me anything. Right, and naval movement. So our convoy will move on with the shadower. That's still, yeah, that's cool. Car move on. Let's go over to there. That guy will go face down in Sombra or Lerwick, I guess. Yeah, and move there. I think that's everything that moved on naval, and everything that moved except for the convoy because it's been shadowed goes down. I don't think that's really relevant. Everything else is hidden. So okay, air movement segment. We shall move this guy to there because why not? could move him there. Yeah, it's probably more useful. Okay, that's my air movement. Reconnaissance. So we'll start with a convoy, and we'll try and discover your hidden block in
Okay.
0615. So let's day force, reduce visibility. Day force, reduce visibility is a U+1. So I spotted you.
Okay.
No sub. Another wolf pack. What a surprise. Monotonous.
Dangerous waters.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and next is over in what's hex number 0711. We have a both day reduce visibility. Both day reduce visibility is nothing. I think that's about it really. Yeah, so he flies home. Not seen anything. And that's reconnaissance. There's no air combat to speak of. Don't think we'll go for the submarine combat. And surface combat, no. Combined forces. No, that's it. Okay, I'm all done. Over to you for your random events.
All right. Random events. 2d10. We have an 8.
An 8. Oh. Look at the arrows. 8 is twilight attack. If a night turn. It's not. It's a day turn.
It's not. Darn.
You got the good result, but on the wrong turn.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's move on. Less said about that, the better. Naval movement.
All right. Now, my task force that I docked last turn, can they leave port this turn?
They can, yes.
They can, okay. They will do so. Go. 1, 2.
Okay. Right. Okay. And anything else? Let's just come out of it here.
Should that task force technically be on 0? Because he docked, or is it? Do I have to wait a turn in order to?
So he.
Because he did dock last turn, so I just assumed it would go down 1 per turn, but
Yes.
I didn't know if docking. I might actually just stay in port for now. I'm not going to leave yet. Okay, I think that's all of my movement for now. So So then we go to air movement. We will again send our Ju-88s out. Deal with that convoy. And search that. Okay, so that's it for our air movement.
Okay.
So we'll move on to reconnaissance. We'll start with the shadow on the convoy 0615.
Okay.
So we'll attempt to continue our shadow there.
Yeah. So it's day reduce visibility. Looking for anything
And
but dash, basically.
it's just air, correct?
It is both, actually.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you've got the
It is,
in there.
yeah, it is an S+1.
There you go. That's fine. Yeah, cool.
So we
You can
continue
stay.
the shadow. All right. And then we'll try the reconnaissance in 0515. It's just air, reduced visibility, daytime, which is an S, which is nothing. Goes back. Then we'll try air sector Trondheim in 0712. Air, reduced visibility. We have a U, but there is a submarine silhouette.
Where was this, sorry?
0712.
It's a U.
Air sector Trondheim. Yeah, it's
Right.
a U, but there is a submarine silhouette behind
Okay.
it.
So I need to. And plus how much?
+1.
Okay. So that's on ID1. And for ID1.
Was that another convoy? Interesting.
ID1. Okay. So that is 3 warship counters and a large convoy.
Okay. I think that might be the one that. Okay. Thinking out loud. All right. So he'll go back. Actually, I think he will shadow.
Yep.
So we'll shadow that convoy. And then the Condor will search hex 1011.
Yes.
And it's air, reduced visibility. Is a U +3.
+3. Wow.
And that's in hex 1011.
Yep. So that's a wolf pack. And yeah, that's a wolf pack. And
Okay.
it is. And that's 2 submarines.
Okay. And I assume the Condor doesn't have any ASW at all. It just has a T on it.
Yeah, it's a torpedo bomber, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you can't shadow a wolf pack.
Yeah, I cannot shadow. Okay. I think that's all of the aerial reconnaissance I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, and then do we move to air combat next?
Yes, air combat segment. So
Okay.
your Ju-88s.
Yes.
Try and
We
find
will
the
attempt.
convoy again.
Yeah. So is it just one
air.
card or
One card.
just air?
Yeah.
Okay. Reduced visibility. It is a U.
Okay. You got
Found
through.
him.
Right. It's taking a beating, this convoy. So just get the battle display out. And so we'll just line up the same way, actually, I think. Okay. You decide how you want your Ju-88s.
I think we'll try 2 separate targets this time.
Okay. Right, so my anti-aircraft against your first squadron of KG-30 against the convoy, against the merchant ships. So I'm on a 1. And the defense, it's a 1 dice roll. And I don't think, there's no modifiers. So just a straight dice roll. 1d10. A 5 is nothing. And the Trinidad defending itself, although the other convoy has got 1 as well, so it can have a shot. So that's 2 dice onto your third squadron. So 2 dice, 8 and a 5. So an 8 is an abort. So you'll abort 1.
Okay.
I'll find the piece.
And that's the one targeting the Trinidad. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Cool.
Right, so in you come, and so the
Naval
Naval
Gunnery Bombing Table.
So you're the Ju-88s. So which one do you want to do first?
We'll try the. We'll do the AX MX first.
Okay, so you need an 8, and you got a +1.
And that's on 2 dice?
You have 2 dice because you got 2 strength points, yes.
Alright. 2d10 +1 is a 8 and a 9.
That's 2 hits. Cool. Okay, so that's another 2 ships hit, I think. It's not the torpedo damage table.
Yeah, I was checking to see if there was a table for the bombing
No.
runs, but
No. It's just a hit, yeah. Quick check again, but I think that's all we have here. Yes, that's it. So that's 2 hits. So, okay, and against the Trinidad, you've got 1 dice +1.
And that's on the cruisers column.
Yeah.
So 1 dice plus 1
Ooh.
is a 8.
Okay, so that's a hit.
Which I think is a hit also.
Okay, so he rotates. Rightio, there you go. Some more success.
Mm-hmm.
So we get rid of the abort marker. And you fly back.
So they will go back to Bardufoss.
Okay, well done. And then it's submarine combat.
All right. And both of those wolf packs did not move.
Yep. Okay. So which one do you want to do first?
We'll do wolf pack 7 first.
Okay. You're identified. It's reduced visibility +1. Number of subs -2. And
It is 4 subs
so
in wolf pack 7.
okay, so it's +3. And then you're an ID2, so that's +1. And then I have 4 escorts, so that's -3.
Okay, so -3 to the die roll?
Yeah,
All right.
Under Wolfpack identified.
Okay. Chart up real quick. (1d10 -3).
Yep.
1. Ugh.
Okay.
That is a 1/0.
No, it's a 0/1. You're identified. So 1.
Oh, I'm identified. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
0/1.
Yeah, you're ID2.
Okay.
So I attack first, and then one of your subs gets to attack. So ASW.
Okay.
It's just a straight roll. 1d10. Oh, I just did it twice. I'll take the 8. That's a success.
Okay. All right.
That's the first one. So roll the. Oh, okay. So we'll roll the second dice is the success dice. So damaged. So
Okay.
So one. Yeah. So your sub doesn't get
One
to
of them
attack.
gets.
He gets damaged instead.
All right.
Yeah. So your combat strength is down by 1. So yeah. That's.
Yep. I rotated that.
Yep. Okay. And your other. So your other wolf pack then.
Yes. Wolfpack 1.
Okay. So this is also
We are
identified.
also identified.
Identified. It's reduced velocity +1. Number of subs -2.
It's only 1 sub. Sorry.
Okay, so it's nothing but +1 for reduced visibility. You are ID1, so that makes it a 0. It's a -4. Too many escorts, that's the problem.
-4.
Well, you only got 1 sub,
Yes.
so you don't need a great number anyway.
Okay, 1d10 -4.
3. Yeah, you can attack, but I get to attack first. It's a 0/3. You've only got 1 sub anyway. So you only got 1 sub, so I only rolled 2 dice. And yeah, 2 dice.
Okay.
And there's no modifiers. 2 and 6. 6 is held down, so yeah, you can't attack.
Okay.
Cool.
Breathing a sigh of relief.
Absolutely. Yeah, indeed. The escorts are doing overtime here. Right, and you guys are ID 1 or better. Yep, okay. Your subs that moved
Yeah, they
to
can
066, they should
go.
be down to 0 now.
Yes. Yeah. Oop.
Okay. No surface combat, don't think.
No.
No combined forces and fuel.
We will not combine forces. And we do not have to worry about fuel at the moment. So that's it, I believe.
Okay. Right, that's it. Next turn. So 8 p.m. Random weather. Oh, it keeps. Sorry, my mouse is on its last legs. So
No, you're fine.
I think that was the 8 and the 1, which is a 9,
Yes, yeah.
which is reduced visibility. Of course it was. Random events.
What would the 4 have been? Would that also have been reduced
4. Oh
visibility?
no, I don't think it would actually. It would have been 4. Would have been fog.
No, okay.
So very reduced visibility. Oh well, never mind. Still reduced visibility.
Yep.
Okay, so my random events. I'll try and hit it just once. 10, 10, very middling. I think is good progress if the weather is fair. Of course, it's not fair. It's going to reduce visibility, of course. Okay. Right. So that's that. No photo reconnaissance. So it's just naval movement. So let's get the obvious running. To there. Go to there. Your shadow will go with him. Just want to move to there. The shadow will go with him. So we'll move to there. So we'll move to there. And okay, I think that's it. So air movement. Our air sector Iceland will go there. Kathleen will go here. And that's it. Okay, so reconnaissance. We'll start with air sector Iceland.
Okay.
So we are on air. I'll shuffle first. We are on air, night, reduced visibility. Night, reduced visibility is a U+1.
Okay. It is a dummy.
Okay. I shall fly home then. Okay, the Catalina. I think I might just try and attack it instead, as it's already identified. So yeah, so we went reconnoiter with him. We shall.
Looking for some revenge, huh?
Yeah. And the convoy. Try and spot your 2 wolf packs. So wolf pack 2 first. So it's force night, reduce visibility. Force night, reduce visibility is a 2. I think you're a 1, aren't you?
Wolfpack 2? No,
It's
it says 0.
Okay, so there's nothing there. And the other one, which is also 0W6, night, air, nothing.
Okay.
And we might have our Soviets might try and spot W8, I think.
Okay.
So this is Soviet night force, reduce visibility, is a 0. So yeah, I've spotted you. It's +1, so you're on ID 1.
All right.
ID 1 doesn't give me a lot of information. Is total warship counters plus 50%, plus or minus 50%, and whether it's what type size of convoy. So it's a wolf pack, so doesn't matter. Okay, so that's reconnaissance done. Air combat. So we will attempt to. Actually, you know what? I won't do that. What I will do, I'll flip into an air radius instead. That's what I'll do. I'll go and sit on you.
Okay.
And watch for periscopes to appear with some depth charges at the back. Okay, so air combat, nothing. Submarine combat, nothing. I'm not going to try and attack your wolf packs. Service combat, nothing. Combined forces, nothing. Over to you, your random event.
Okay. Could you imagine how hard it would be to spot periscopes in a Catalina
At night.
I mean, did they have? Yeah, do they have special equipment for that at that time? I wouldn't.
I think the thing. Well, I think the U-boats couldn't actually stay underwater for a very long time, so they had to come back up, especially to move any distance because their battery didn't last long. So I think this is the point: is if you move out, you're trying to be on the you're on the surface to get that move done. So therefore, at least for some time, the Catalina might spot you. I think that's the idea.
I see.
I think that's the idea.
Okay.
So if you sit there, I can't do anything with you. It's when you attempt to move out of that radius is the problem.
And does the air radius just continue as long as you wish, or is it only
it'll go back on my turn to then be reallocated when my Catalina wants to do something else. So it's like a shadow that isn't a shadow, if you see what I mean. Doesn't stick.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's not permanent or anything. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it goes to my random events. That's 2d10.
Yes.
Is a 5. Just hopefully nothing bad.
5 is high command caution. Task forces must attempt to withdraw from surface combat this turn.
Okay.
Okay, not really relevant.
Well, it's good he's in port.
Yes. Very cautious. Okay, so your naval movement.
All right. And so everything that's 0 now can stand up, correct?
That's correct.
Or okay.
So that was relevant to Yeah, the one that I did, the one I didn't spot can now vanish. Yeah, which helps on an attack.
I suppose we'll try our luck, and Wolfpack 5 with the Catalina will attempt to move out.
Okay.
So I believe you get to attack.
Yeah, I think there's a offensive ASW. Um, that's it. ASW air patrols.
Okay.
Okay. Did you? Right. So it's a night turn. So
Uh-huh.
I only get to do it if you attempt to move 2 hexes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
So it's automatic in a day turn, or in a night turn if you move 2 hexes. So you only moved 1. So, well,
Well,
if you wanted to
I
move.
might actually move 2. I just thought I had to
Yeah.
I had to stop as soon as I moved out of that hex
Yeah.
to have you resolve that combat before I go any further. But yeah, we're gonna try to move 2 into
Okay.
that hex there.
So I roll. Do not apply the +1 air radius diameter. Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't be German if we don't press our luck
Yeah. So SW
consistently.
table. Um, so it's just a straight roll, and so yeah, just roll a d10. 5. A 5 is held down. I think that means you don't get to move. If the result is held down, damage or sunk, it becomes ID1 and loses the movement.
So I just have to stay there.
If it never leaves its starting hex as a result, the ID does not decrease. All right, so yeah, you can't decrease for moving, but you would do anyway this turn because it's night. You don't have to move.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he goes up 1 ID and doesn't move.
To 2?
Yes.
Okay.
But it'll come down to 1 anyway because it's a night turn at the end of movement.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so everything drops.
I'm not quite done yet.
Oh no, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. My naval movement.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, that's it. So then we go to air movement, correct?
Yes.
And it's night, so I cannot use my Luftwaffe.
No.
Air sector Barents, we will try again to detect whatever the heck that square is right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's been evading us.
Yes.
We haven't been able to spot him, and it's kind of annoying. And then the Condor will search that hex. Okay, and I believe that's it for my air movement. So we will do reconnaissance.
Is Trondheim going anywhere? Where's your air sector, Trondheim?
It's already shadowing your convoy.
Oh, that's
there.
true. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
forgot that anyway.
so
Okay,
yeah. That's,
great. So reconnaissance, off you go.
yep. So I will continue to attempt to shadow 0711. Correct. I have to
Yeah,
draw for that every turn.
that's
The
right.
shadowing.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is air, but it's night, reduced visibility. That is a dash, which is a failure.
Yeah. So he has to come home.
All right.
Lost
Back
him.
to Tron time. All right. Then the Condor in 0713 will attempt to search night, reduced visibility.
Yeah.
Ah, it is a U, but there is a Wolfpack symbol, a submarine symbol.
Okay.
But it's a U +1.
Okay. It's a wolf pack, so you didn't
Okay.
see it.
So didn't see anything. Now the air sector Barents going to attempt the reconnaissance in 0615. Night, reduced visibility. It's a U +1.
That's 0615, yeah?
Yes, 0615.
Okay. So I'll mask it, and after all that effort, it's a dummy.
Ah. Wow.
There you go.
Okay. I tried 3 times to find that.
Mm.
All right. And that's it for my aerial reconnaissance. So, and I don't
Okay.
have any air combat
No,
this turn. So we'll go to submarine combat.
which is just well, might be 0717 if you want to do sub versus sub, but that's a bit of a lottery. 0616.
Yep.
Okay.
0616.
Right. So who's
Oh, and all these moved. So, well, the ones in 0717 moved. So do I get to rotate them now, or is that at
yes,
the end of
yes,
my turn?
yeah.
Okay.
So end of movement, everything. Well, now everything drop whether they move, whether you moved or not. Everything drops because it's a night. It's a PM turn.
Okay. Back down to 1 and 0809. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll do the convoy in 0615 or 0616. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you
So
got to
we'll
locate.
do. Yes.
So you got to do 2 location pulls.
So the first one will be Wolfpack 2.
Yep.
Is it considered just force or both?
It's just force.
Just
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wolfpack.
Locations are only whatever it's trying to do the attack.
Yep. So night reduced visibility is a U, which we found it.
That's good enough.
And then
And the other
a
one?
Wolfpack 6 is an S.
I think that's good
Which I
enough
don't think.
because I am being shadowed. So I'm pretty sure that works. If it's been shadowed, draw a second card.
Ah, okay. And that's if you draw an S?
So
You draw another card,
if the first
or
attempt is unsuccessful and the target is being shadowed, draw a second card. Don't know if it. No, actually doesn't.
because I thought the S was
Yeah,
only to continue the shadow.
that's
It
true.
wasn't.
No, that's right. But as you are being shadowed, you get if you're unsuccessful, you get another attempt.
I get another
Yeah,
attempt.
yeah.
Okay,
You've
so
been
we'll draw
successful
one
with
more.
all of them so far. So yeah, no, I
Yep,
don't.
so we'll draw another one for Wolfpack 6. It's night, reduced visibility is
Yeah.
a dash, which is nothing.
Okay. So no. All right. Yeah. So it does say only 012U or possibly the plane symbol if it's if it's an aircraft is a success, not an S. So that's a failure.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so it's just one
So,
wolf pack
yep,
coming
just
in.
one.
So our submarine combat table, you are unidentified. Night reduced visibilities +3. And I've got four escorts, so that's -1 at the moment. Number of subs in the wolf pack, though.
I only have one sub.
Okay, so it's just a -1, but that should be all right.
Okay.
You almost certainly get to attack first with just the one sub.
So unidentified 1d10 with a -1
Yeah.
is a 4.
Yeah, so you get to attack first. Okay.
Okay,
So
and
yeah, so yeah, we've got cruiser, light ships, or convoys.
I would like to target the cruiser.
Okay. And that's so you got a +1 on the dice.
Okay, so 1d10 +1. And do I have to roll a certain? Is it still just 8
8 or
plus?
more, yeah, 8+, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah,
All right.
standard torpedo attack.
Mm-hmm. All right, so 1d10 +1 is a 4, which is a miss.
It's a miss. Okay. And then
Okay.
I get to attack you back. And you've got one sub, so I get 2 dice. And that's it. 2d10 coming back at you. A 9 and a 3. A 9 is a held down. So
okay.
doesn't matter really. So the guy that did attack is now ID 1.
Okay.
That wolf pack is now ID 1.
All right.
Right. Okay, combining forces. If you want to. There's no service combat.
No. Not at the moment.
Okay, fuel phase. If you did anything with that. And that's a turn. So.
All right. And how are you feeling about? I don't have a time constraint today, but I just wondered.
I'm all right to continue. Maybe one more turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, okay. So let's do the
Okay,
weather.
so we're on
That's
the 9 a.m. turn. Okay.
That's a 9, which I think is a bit boring. Yeah. No, still reduced visibility. Yawn. Random events. 15. Random events 15. Local weather. Reduced visibility in Kirkenes and all Soviet Union hexes. Well, it's reduced visibility everywhere anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, naval movement. Okay. I think we will certainly move the convoy on with our shadow. And this chap will move to there. This chap will move to there. And this chap will move to there. He'll return home. And to there. Oh, did that 1110 leave port? Did he? Or
Which
11,
one?
1110, just next to Trondheim.
Oh yes, he did.
Okay, in which case this guy I think will move to there. Have a look. that's it. Yeah, so add anything that move reduces. So 2 becomes a 1, a 0, sorry. Right, and so air movement, I think we'll move here with Catalina, and air sector Iceland will move there. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so reconnaissance segment. So we'll have a look at 11:10. So it's day, both, reduce visibility. Day, both, reduce visibility. It's our 1, so it doesn't see anything. He goes back home. Air sector Iceland. It's air. Day, reduce visibility. Air day, reduce visibility is a. I think it's a plane symbol. I think that's a U. I think. Yes, it's a U unless you've got an aircraft carrier there, which I doubt it. So that's a yeah.
Yes.
That's a U plus 2.
The Grafspee. No, wait. What was the name of their aircraft carrier?
Graf Zeppelin, I think. So,
The Graf Zeppelin. Yes, it's out at sea.
The half built Hulk. I think it is actually in this game. You can actually play the Graf Zeppelin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I think there's a. Yeah, it's definitely there's a counter for it anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so does he go up 1?
2.
Plus 2. Oh, wow.
So.
All right.
You can't shadow. You're on a 3, so I know how many subs you have then.
What's that? Wolfpack.
Is that a 5?
A 5. Okay. It is 2 subs.
2 subs. Okay. And over in 0714, I'll do that. Force day. Reduce visibility is an S. That's not good enough. No. Okay, reconnaissance over. There's no air combat, no submarine combat, and that's combined forces. Your turn.
All right. Random events. 2d10. Let's get something good. It's a 5, which I think. Which I believe was High Command cautious, right?
Sorry, yes. 5 is indeed High Command caution.
Okay. Noted. So then we move on to naval movement.
Yep.
So if a task force moves 3 spaces, do you have to reduce the fuel by 3?
3 spaces, yeah, in the fuel
3
space.
spaces? Okay. Okay, can I enter the hex of Murmansk?
You can.
But I assume the dotted line means free reconnaissance every turn.
Indeed. Yes, that's an air radius. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And if you attempt to move, of course, like an air radio, like my Catalina, you'd be attacked as well.
Oh,
Yes.
I would. Okay.
Yeah. Once spotted, of course. Yeah. Yes.
Well, is it too much? No, you know what? We'll go there. Okay. That's all my naval movement.
Okay.
Then we'll move to air.
Air movement. Yeah.
It is, what is it? It is a day turn. Okay. Could I still... The convoy is in a Soviet air radius.
That's correct.
If I were to attack the convoy again with the Ju-88s,
think
could
you
I
can't.
be intercepted?
No, because
That's
so
just...
that air radius there is as far as the air sector Soviet can go.
Ah, okay.
Just like your grey versions of the same
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
So it's not a range of
Search.
general aircraft. Okay.
No. No.
It's a search radius. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've had luck with our Ju-88 so far, so we'll send them back for another round. And then air sector Trondheim is going to attempt there again. The Condor there. And I think that's it.
Okay. Reconnaissance.
Yep. So we'll try hex 0710 first. That is both, correct?
Where are we going? Sorry.
0710.
0710. Yep. It's both.
All right. So both day reduced visibility is an S with a +1, but we're not shadowed. I need to flip that back over. So because we weren't shadowing, it's nothing.
It's nothing, yeah.
All right, sending that back. Now we'll try the Condor there, an 0714. That's air, reduced visibility is nothing. So he goes back to Trondheim. And I believe that's it. Oh, yes, I have to attempt to continue the shadow for the Barents Sea zone. Air reduced visibility is a 3, which I
Okay.
think is enough to.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good shadowing there by that by those spot planes.
Yes,
Very, very
I've
good.
gotten quite lucky.
Yeah. Very good. They're doing well there.
All right.
Good. All right. Any more for any more? That's it,
No, that's all of my reconnaissance.
Okay.
So then we'll just move to air combat.
Air combat. So
So
your
I have to
planes
find
them.
you.
Indeed.
Is that's just one card for the both of them, or?
That's right. Yes, because it's one block. So you're attacking
Yeah.
one block. So yes.
Okay, so one card for the both of them. Let's see if we can
Shouldn't be too
find
difficult.
them.
You just follow the trail of wrecks and oil going all the way around northern Norway.
Yeah, yes, yeah. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Big oil slick
Okay.
going on.
Yes. So this is just air because it's
It is just
these okay.
Yeah, because they're doing
All
the attack.
right. Ah, it is a 3, which I think is enough.
Just, yes.
All right.
Okay, so let's lay them out again.
Yeah, I'll let you set up yours before.
Okay, all done.
Okay. We'll try that. So 2 targets, 1 wave.
Yeah. So we will go. We've got a star on. Do a star from the Trinidad. And there's no modifier, so a star. 6 is not good enough. And on the other one, we've got a star, but the other stack of ships gives us a 1. It's not being attacked. So on the one table, no modifier. 6, nothing. Okay.
All right, they both get to go in. Nice.
Yep. No abortions
All
this
right.
time.
So we'll just resolve the Condor first. Or no, I'm sorry. What the Trinidad? That's it. Condor. So that's 2d10.
Yes.
Any modifiers?
+1 for being in a convoy.
Okay.
Yep.
So I need a 6 or higher. All right, 2d10 with a 6 and a 1.
Yeah, so 6 is good enough. So it's 1 hit. Okay.
Right, so he'll go. Then we'll do the convoy there.
Yes.
So 2d10
+1.
with +1.
Yeah.
And I need a, what is that, an 8?
Yeah.
Okay. 2d10 +1. We have a 3 and an 8.
Yep. So we got 1. Okay. G'day.
And that's it.
Back you fly. Okay. That's the air done.
Mm-hmm.
So
We'll move on to
submarine.
submarine.
Indeed.
Okay, so we'll start with 0710 first on that convoy.
Right. Okay. So you need to find
So
me.
I have to find you. Yes.
I'm on ID 0.
All right. 0710 day reduced visibility force is a dash. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, and then the big hex in 0717.
Yes.
Believe I have 3 wolf packs there. Okay. So I'm searching for the convoy.
Yeah.
The first card
So which wolf
for
pack are we doing here?
let me check the numbers here.
Got 8 and 7, and get my Russian out of the way.
Wolfpack 8, Wolfpack 7, and what was
1.
the other one?
1.
1. Okay.
Okay.
We will roll for 8 first.
Okay.
Or not roll, but draw a card for
Yep.
8. It is day reduced visibility. Is it force only or?
Yep. Force only because you're attacking.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It is a U.
Okay. So you get.
So Wolfpack 8 found you.
Yep.
Now we'll do Wolfpack 7.
Okay.
Day reduced visibility is nothing. Ah.
Okay.
Okay, and then Wolfpack 1.
Yep.
Day reduced visibility is an S.
So no.
Which
You get another.
well they are.
Both of those get another go, by the way, because my convoy is being
Oh
shadowed.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So all right. So we'll try. We'll just do Wolfpack 1 again. This is the second for that.
Okay.
Day reduced visibility is a 1. So we found you.
Yeah.
And then Wolfpack 7 is a U.
Okay. All 3 found then.
Yes.
Righto. So which ball pack first for you then?
We'll do Wolfpack 4 first. Or, I'm sorry, 7.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I'm throwing other Wolfpacks in
Yeah,
there
like,
now. I'm too busy looking back and forth on the map and my display, so I'm losing track of what I'm looking at.
Sure. Okay.
So yes, Wolfpack 7
7. So
will
you're
move in
identified. It's daytime, so you don't get night. +1. Your ID is 1, so that's 0. So you're on a -4, but it depends on the number of subs in the wolf pack.
There are 4 subs.
Okay, so you're
in the
+2
Wolfpack.
for that. So it's +1.
+1?
Yes.
Okay.
On the identified chart.
Right. And here. +1 on identified with 1d10 is a 5.
5 is 1/1. So 1 attacks first, then me, and then 1 more attacks, and the other 2 have to sit it out.
Okay. That's fine.
So torpedo attack with 1. You've got, as I say, usual, cruiser, lightship, or convoy ship.
We will target convoy.
Convoy. Okay, that's +1. 1d10.
1d10 +1.
Oh,
10.
10, that'll do. So you roll
All right,
torpedo
then
damage
we
table.
roll on damage. 1 more. 1d10. Okay. Is that a 0 or a?
I think it's a 0. Yes. Yeah. It's
Okay.
definitely 0.
It says 1 cripple.
1 cripple. Yeah. So on. Let me just check that. Okay, so yeah, I add a so one of the one of the combats is a cripple. So
Okay, and just to clarify, do I have to keep track of how many I've sunk and
so
crippled?
no, it's all right.
But
We'll the cripple is a marker. The sunk
oh, okay,
we will just I mean we know how many I started with, so we'll say how
yeah,
many we
okay,
ended up with. So cripple.
okay, that's fine. I didn't know whether I had to keep track of that.
So oops. Okay. Yep.
All right, so then you get your ASW,
Yes,
correct?
of course. So you said you had 4 subs there.
Mm-hmm.
So number of subs in the wolf pack is 4. So I get the full 4 dice. So 4, 40, 10, 1, 10, 5, 3. Oh, that's a 10 then.
Yeah, that's odd.
Okay.
It
That's
says
strange.
10, but I didn't think there was a.
You're right.
It only these charts only go up to 9.
Yes, that's right. Uh,
I mean, I would assume that we would just consider that a
yeah, it's a
9
0.
or a 0.
Yeah. So it must
Okay,
be a
it
0.
just
Yeah, it must be a 0. Yeah, it's a 0 for the game, certainly. So that's
yeah.
1053. So that's 1 held down, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Um,
Okay, and
so
then I get one more attack.
well, the held down does uh, reduce the number of submarines that may subsequently execute a torpedo attack in this combat by 1. So yeah, I stop the second attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that 5 stops the second attack.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
So then
Okay.
we'll move on to Wolfpack 8.
Okie doke.
Uh, so
So
we are
you're
we are
identified.
identified.
It's +1. Your ID 0, so it doesn't count. Number of subs.
There are 3 subs.
So that's 1 for that. So +1 +2. -4 is -2.
Okay, so -2 on the identified table.
Yes.
All right. That's a 4.
So 1 sub gets to attack first, and then that's it.
Okay.
Nothing after. Okay.
So then torpedo attack.
Yeah.
We are
think
targeting the convoy.
you can attack the cripple, and you get a +2. In fact, you get a +3 because it's in the convoy as well.
Yes, I will attack the cripple.
Okay. So you
I
got
shouldn't
+3.
say it like that, but
Yes.
I will attack the crippled ship.
Okay.
The ship.
There you go. Yes.
Okay.
Crippled
Okay.
ship. Indeed.
All right. So I get a +3 to that.
Some video editing I've got to do a little bit later.
Oh, great. All right.
Right. Yeah. So +3.
+3 on 1d10. 6,
That'll
7,
do.
8, 9.
That'll do.
That's a hit.
So get rid of that cripple.
And then I roll. Do I roll torpedo damage table?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I don't get any modifiers, just straight up number roll. So I could essentially sink the crippled ship and another ship.
Another one. That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
You could do.
All right. So we'll roll 1d10.
Maybe it came to its aid or something.
That is a 2.
A 2 is 1 sunk.
Which is
Well, there
1
you go.
sunk.
That'll
So
be
it's.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Right, and I get ASW, but then you don't attack again. So let's see. 1d10, no modifier. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So how many subs did you have in the wolf pack?
And 3.
Oh, okay.
3 was in Wolfpack 8.
So I get 4 dice. So I'll get another. So that one's a miss. I'll get another 3. 76. Yeah, held down. It's,
Okay.
no big deal. Okay. And you've got
All right.
Wolfpack 1, I think, left.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it is identified.
Mm-hmm.
There is 1 submarine in that wolf pack. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yep, 1 submarine.
And it is identified 0. ID 0. So it's identified +1. It's -3.
-3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's roll. That's an 8. So it's a 5.
Yeah, you attack
so
first.
So one gets to attack first. All right, good.
Okay.
And then we will try the torpedo attack table.
Yep. Who are you heading for?
We are going to head for the convoy ships.
Okay. So that's a miss.
All right. So now, what exactly has to happen for the convoy to be scattered? Like, do they
I have
have
to declare
to?
it. I declare it.
Oh, you have to declare it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Or can weather also force it in this?
Yeah, that's dispersed. So yeah,
Oh,
that's a dispersal.
dispersed or scattered.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Scatter is
Okay.
an intentional thing. Dispersed is the storms.
Okay, so we get a 1d10 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
0.
a 1, which is nothing.
Only 2 dice back at you because there's only 1 sub. No modifier. 0 and 1. Definitely not. I think they're a bit knackered now. The escorts. They're too tired.
Yeah, running out of depth charges.
Yeah, that's right. Practically walked to Murmansk by the floating deck charges. Okay, good. Right, I think that's it for there, wasn't it?
Yep, I think that's it. Yep.
And you couldn't find the other convoy. So that's it. Yep,
Yes,
that's
I could not
combat.
find it. Yep.
No surface. Fuel phase.
We are okay.
Okay.
We're good.
And that's the end of the turn. So we would be on day 9. Day 9 PM.
PM. Yep.
For next time. Oh, almost there.
All right.
So I think
yes.
Next time will be a fairly short go, but we'll get there. So I'll have to wait until Tuesday. So great. Right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you're still watching, and we'll reconvene next Tuesday to polish off.
I will be here.
Polish off PQ13 slightly more than it's already been polished off. And, but thanks for joining us. And last word to you, Jordan.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a good night.
Yeah. See you next week. Cheers. Okay, cool. That's done.